today to do a course on a Promethean board. So we're going to dive into some information that you could use in your classroom. I'm doing this because I am in the master's program at Coastal Carolina University, and I will finish up in December. So I'm super excited about that. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. If you would get on your Google and go to mypromethean.com. Is this where you guys are? Okay. So if you have not already created your account, you'll just hit the sign in on the top right. And it will ask you, and I just signed in with my Microsoft account, and it will automatically link it to Horry County School District. So once you get onto the website, it will have you logged in under Horry County Schools. Basically, we have downloaded the ScreenShare app, but if you had not downloaded the ScreenShare app, you could actually sign into your panel through this. There is a desktop app that you can get, and we all pretty much use the ScreenShare, but you can actually connect your computer through the cords, but we're all kind of moving away from that, so that one's not as important for us. If you come out or come all the way to the bottom, you can go to any of these three choices. One is talking about your active panel, one talks about Active Inspire, and then one talks about ClassFlow. Each of these have videos, and they're really short, like 2 to 3 minute videos for you to learn different things. So we're actually going to be talking about Active Inspire today. This is Promethean's version of Smart Notebook. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom and click on Support, and then click on Community. And while you guys are doing that, I'm just going to show you another little tool that you have. So up here, if you look at my screen, in the top left corner, you see the 4 squares that make a square. There's actually a resource library, and if you click on that, there are already some resources that have been added to the library. So you can search for things or topics that you might be interested in teaching. You can come over to resources. You can find specific subjects. You can search for grade levels, and this just has different Active Inspire resources that have already been created and shared to the library. So we should all be in the community support now. And here we're going to go at the top. It has different options for you. We're going to go to downloads. And these are all the different softwares that you can download for Promethean, but we are going to go with that first one, Active Inspire. This is where they brought us to get our ScreenShare app, so you could put it directly on your computer, so then you don't have to log into Promethean all the time and all of that. So we're going to go ahead and download that Active Inspire. And this is going to take you guys just a few minutes because you're going to have to put in all your information, so we can talk and pause for a moment. These are the same apps that are in our toolbox. So if you come down on your board and you go to the locker, we have the activities, the flip charts, all that same stuff in our toolbox, the timer and all of that stuff. So that is available on here as well. So, your first task today, we are going to upload a Smart Notebook activity, and it should pop up as your normal activity. So to do that, we're going to go to File, and we're going to go Open, and then you will go in your PC and you'll find any Smart Notebook file that you have. And you're going to import, and then if you have a PowerPoint, you can also do PowerPoints too. So you just do the Smart Notebook file, and then you'll just have to find whichever file you want to import. So I just did the Hungry Shark because that was one of the ones that I had, and I just uploaded it.
There you can just save them.
Yes, so now you'll save your files in here, and if you have multiple, like if you have multiple classes, you can keep them and they'll stay pulled up here. So then it's almost like your tabs on Internet Explorer, so then it'll have all your things pulled up. And if you were to do, an activity and, you didn't want it to save, or you didn't want, like we were talking about, the one where you can just erase and it has the answer, the drag and reveal, you would just like reset the whole page instead of leaving it on there. So then it'll reset your whole reveal. If you click on those, it gives you different options. So it has flip charts, and you can import off of that too. The activities. So basically, you just can come in here and pick which activity you want, and you put your own information in. So if you were doing vocabulary words or something, and you wanted to do that, you would just enter your words for your kids. So then they would have to find those words. But this can be flashcards, all of these. So Casey just, came into the resource browser. So up here on the top, there are resources. And so she just found a 100s grid. And on here, when we started, it was not fixed to where you could put them to the front, so you couldn't mark numbers. So if this ever happens, you can just click on the shape and then press the control button on your keyboard and hold it until you're completely finished. But then just click on all the shapes, and then we'll have to reorder all of them. So we went up to edit and then reorder and bring to front. So now she can use this as an interactive number grid.